Hi again everyone, thanks for joining me tonight. As you might be able to hear, I'm at the coast again. I'm at a place called Howick at the bathhouse. An old house just on the cliffside there. It's really spectacular with the rocks in front and the ocean lapping up over them. It sounds quite wild tonight. The wind's died down and we've got nice clear skies. So what I'm hoping for is to get some of those waves coming in over the rocks and the night sky above the house. And the house silhouetted against all the dark sky and everything like that. I've been here a few times before. It really is a beautiful location. If you ever get a chance to come here, do so. It's really nice after a storm and you've got the dark clouds in the sky and a bit of drama going on. At the moment the clouds are catching some of the light from the towns further down the coast and reflecting that back down, so there's a bit of an orange glow in the sky, which if you watch my last video with the cross, it actually really added to it. Instead of taking away from the night sky, it added to the cross. So it might do the same tonight with the house on the cliffs. We'll just have to see. So I've just shot a series of images, but while I was doing that, the waves are getting a bit more ferocious and getting a bit closer. So I'm just going to make a dash for a bit further up and get out of the way. So I've gotten safely out of the way of the waves. It's a good lesson to learn. Always be aware of your surroundings. It's quite easy to get lost in what you're doing and forget that it is quite dangerous on the rocks close to the sea. And not just here, it can be anywhere. Wherever you're taking photos, near cliffs, trees, anything really. So always be aware of what's around you. The moon is really bright tonight, but it's lighting up the waves as they roll in and crash on the rocks. It's also given quite a light sky at the moment, so I've had to stop down the shutter speed. Instead of the usual 15-20 seconds, I'm shooting about 13 seconds. It's still bringing out the bright stars like Orion. Always bring him up, don't I? But it's catching the waves are coming in, washing over the rocks, and you're getting that nice milkiness and smoothness of the water rolling over them. Which when you're at the coast, in a place like this, that's really what you want to be capturing. Now, although it's pitch black out here, when you're doing the long exposures with the bright moon, you do capture quite a bit. We might have a scout around, have another bit of a play, see if we can find anywhere else to take photos from, try a few different angles. I have been shooting in landscape today because it just suits the scene so much better than portrait. It's nice to have a lot of the sky, but when the sky is as bright because of the moon, you'd lose a lot of the stars anyway. And this way I can catch more of the water and the waves. So I moved further down the coast and got to the other side of the bathhouse. There's some cottages behind me, and just above them Venus is shining quite bright. I'm going to try and silhouette them, or well, we'll see how they actually turn out. They might be silhouetted, but with the right moon they might actually be lit up quite well. I'm not quite sure what the plan is now. Taking a couple of pictures with Venus in, they've come out alright. There's a bit of light on the cottages there, and they're showing up quite nicely. Behind the camera at the moment is the sea and quite big cliffs. Trying to keep away from them best I can. Don't want to venture too near them in the dark. But if I can, I'm going to try and get some of the waves crashing against the rocks. Just going to be safe doing it. So I didn't mention it before, but I'm actually here with a friend tonight. He was with me when we went to Sycamore Gap. Yeah, he is. He's just been down on the rocks a bit further down. Where the cliffs are, there's a bit of rock further out that you can climb down onto. It's quite safe to get down there. But he's been sitting watching the waves, and unknown to him, I've been taking pictures of them as well. Looks really nice with the stars just coming through the sky and the waves crashing below. And then him sitting on the rocks watching, looking out to the sea. Really getting a sense of the power of the waves tonight. They keep hitting against the cliff faces, and there must be some caves or tunnels through. And you just hear the booming noise as they crash against the walls. Not sure what time it is. It might be getting late. Don't know. You always lose track of time when you're enjoying yourself, and this has been a fun night. So the bright light above me is the moon. You can see how bright it is tonight. It is a lot later than I thought it was. As I say, you lose track of time when you're having fun. So it's time to head home. So all there is left to say is thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy the photos again. And I'll see you next time.